Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Morathi here, my Sith Sorceress. And where we last left off, we were doing an, I suppose, optional story arc, the War on Iokath, where it concluded with the destruction of most, if not all, of the Eternal Fleet and a greatly weakened Eternal Alliance. So much so, in fact, that we've had a bit of mail. I've already read it myself, but I didn't delete the mail. We have a Consul Axion, who is a representative of the leadership of Zakul. I'm not sure how a newly elected leadership. Yeah. Sensing opportunity. The people of Zakul have decided to become an independent world. I do not approve. But there's not much we can really do about it at the moment. And of course we've had a message from Empress Athena. Yeah, we've lost much of the Eternal Alliance's firepower. She does mention traditionally the Empire would exploit this development and take control, but she's offering an alliance still. Well, in a sense, she requires leadership for the Empire. So, of course, she's willing to take us back under the Sith Empire's wings, as a subordinate to her, most likely, which Morathi probably will not approve of, but we may just have to accept such a situation until we can exploit it to our advantage once again. But we are here today to go into, I believe it's the Jedi Under Siege story arc, which I believe then leads into the Onslaught expansion. Again, this is something I don't really know a great deal about. It's not something I've actually ever explored with any of my characters so far. But I've enjoyed my time with Morathi, and hopefully I will enjoy my time going into these expansions with other characters into the future. But we'll just have to see how and when that all occurs. But regardless, the Alliance is called upon by old allies in dealing with a conflict between the Sith Empire and a colony of Jedi on the ancient world of Ossus. Huh. A boosted classic speeder bike. This one's, okay, this is a boosted version of the speeder bike we gained once we discovered the gravestone, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. So, they've just thrown the word boosted. What does that mean exactly? So, pilot is 90 to 130. Where are my mounts again? Oh, I already have it. So, I suppose if for some reason maybe you skipped. Actually, yes, because you could now skip the Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne expansions. That's true. When you're creating your character now, I think you can jump straight to the Onslaught story arc, if I remember correctly. Oh well, so be it. This will begin the Jedi Under Siege storyline. This storyline takes place blah la 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 la. For any storyline that hasn't already been completed, the default choices will be made based on your class. Okay. So I think we have made decisions for all of those story arcs. So hopefully the continuity actually will be relevant for us. Hopefully. I like games where your choices matter going down the line in the future. And Bioware were really good at that back in the day. But hopefully it stays true to now as well. So, let us begin. Oh, the same pop up again. Oh, the dark side's growing weaker. I do not approve. Right. So, Lana would like to have a word on Odesson. Ah! Oh yeah, the gravestone's gone as well. That's unfortunate. Ah, bugger.
I knew that the Alliance would flourish on Odesson, but I didn't expect this place to feel so much like home. You should be proud of what you've built here, and the allies you've gained.
Valkorion is dead. There's nothing to keep them here anymore.
No, they're here because they believe in something. Or rather, someone. The Alliance is still a formidable power, but we're not strong enough to face the Republic or the Empire. Unfortunately, a confrontation is inevitable. There are skirmishes in wild space, riots on Quesh. Galactic war is imminent. We can no longer afford neutrality. If the Alliance is to survive, we must align ourselves with the Republic or the Empire. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead.
You'd accept orders from the Republic?
I'd take my orders from you, as always. I'll get the job done however I see fit. So who do you wish to support? The Republic or the Empire?
Oh, just throwing us straight into it, aren't they? Wow. I mean, they're not even telling us the situation about who's leading the Republic, who's leading the Empire. We're hoping it's still Empress Athena, but... Morathi has... Apart from all the Republic troopers, commandos, Jedi she's slain, various officials... She doesn't really know a great deal about the Republic. Apart from that, they're very easy to kill, so... Mind then again, the Empire's also full of infighting, but there's opportunity in returning to the Empire. Whereas there's probably just going to be suspicion. Especially considering we killed Jace Malcolm. We're just going to be looked at rather severely with the Republic. Yeah. Let's return to the Empire, then.
I'm loyal to the Empire.
As I expected. I'll reach out to my contacts in the Empire. They'll be in touch shortly.
Bloody hell. Not sure how I feel about them just making us jump. I mean, it's faster to jump from, I suppose, planet to planet using that launch function, but there's no more kind of, Commander, we've been asked to meet our contact in a certain place in Nar Shaddaa. It's just, oh, you want to continue with the story? Press a button. We'll park you, with the Slippery Slopes Cantina. The perfect clandestine meeting place where you can buy your slave garb as well. In fact, is the slave garb still available?
Your money's always good.
Indeed it is.
Come again.
If it isn't the hero of the Black Talon, your continued survival is nothing short of miraculous. I am NRO2, former servant of Grand Moff Kilrin. After his unfortunate demise, I found a new master who wishes to remain anonymous.
Yeah. How goes your manslaughter and calumniation? How do you say it? Calumniation. Blah. But this droid wishes, his master wishes to remain anonymous. That's,
Put me through to your master.
That won't be possible. My master is away on urgent business and asked me to speak on his behalf. The Empire appreciates your loyalty and fully supports this upcoming partnership. As leader of the Alliance, you will boost morale and align your allies under one banner. With war impending and resources dwindling, your first priority is protecting our fuel, food supply, and raw materials. We must keep them out of Republic hands.
Wouldn't it be simpler to just merge the Alliance and the Empire?
It was discussed, but Empress Athena requested that the Alliance remain a separate entity. She wants the Empire to be known as a formidable ally, not simply a conqueror. There are reports of a conflict brewing on the planet Ossus. With your help, the Alliance could tip the balance in the Empire's favor. In the meantime, return to Odessen to await further contact. Long live the Empire.
NRO2's new master. Not sure how I feel about that situation, but not like we have much choice. So, Empress Athena is alive. See, during our war on Iocaf, I had briefly mentioned about believing that Empress Athena may actually be dead, depending on your choices, whether or not you supported the Republic or the Empire on Iocaf. Let's get ourselves back over to Odessen. But it seems they are actually keeping our choices in mind and that Athena is alive. Another reason I mentioned it is I had seen a cutscene where... Actually, no, I won't mention it, just in case something occurs. Suffice to say, I've seen someone else on the throne. And it's not a character we've met. Oh no, we've met them very briefly in the closing cutscene of the main Sith Inquisitor story arc, but we never really spoke to them, whereas we would have spoke to them more as a Sith warrior. But no matter, let's continue.
Greetings, Commander. It has been far too long.
Wow.
Moff Pyron, is that you? Last I heard, you had disappeared into the Outer Rim.
Indeed. I'm afraid that in your absence, I was assigned to employ the Silencer fleet in a secret operation on behalf of Empress Athena herself.
Yeah, Moff Pyron supported us against our opponent in the Jagath.
I understand, Pyron. I'm glad that you're well.
And I have been most pleased to learn of your rise to galactic prominence. A situation has arisen, and I believe it presents an opportunity to strengthen the bond between the Empire and your alliance. A small Imperial strike team is currently engaged in a covert operation on the ancient Jedi world of Ossus. I am hoping that you can provide them with some assistance.
What kind of assistance?
The operation is being overseen by a younger member of the Dark Council, Darth Milora, head of scientific advancement. While Melora possesses a brilliant mind, not unlike Empress Athena, she has little of Athena's patience for the subtleties of military operations. Melora's objective was meant to be completed by now. Pressed to deliver results, she will likely hurl troops at the problem without regard for strategy. My finest infantry soldiers, Raven Squad, are participating in the operation. It would be a great loss to the Empire if their lives were wasted.
Melora. I believe I had dealings with her on Korriban long ago.
Ah, good. Then you'll already be one step ahead.
I crushed her efforts to undermine her master. I doubt it ended well for her.
That may complicate matters. Unfortunately, I know of no one else capable of resolving this situation. As a member of the Dark Council, Melora is beyond my influence. But someone like yourself, an outsider whose allegiance is greatly valued, you could accomplish much that I cannot.
I can investigate the situation. What is the strike team's mission on Ossus?
The Jedi have established a secret colony on the planet. We believe they're using it to train and ready themselves for war. The Jedi's numbers are already low. If this training compound can be destroyed, we will be at an inarguable advantage when full-scale hostilities begin.
I assume an orbital bombardment is out of the question.
Approaching Ossus is treacherous for large ships. The effort would be time-consuming, allowing the Jedi opportunity to escape and creating a weakness in our fleet's disposition elsewhere. I will forward all of my available data on Melora and the operation. Your assistance will no doubt ensure the mission's success. I am certain that Empress Athena will be most appreciative. Thank you for your time, Commander. I shall look forward to word of your triumph. Glory to the Empire.
Glory to the Empire, Moff.
I would recommend that you travel to Ossus alone. We wouldn't want Melora or her troops to see this as a show of force, or confuse her with unexpected allies.
Translation? Definitely don't take the former Republic spy, or anyone else they might be inclined to shoot on sight.
It is important to make a good first impression.
Great. We're back on the haircut.
I'll see that a shuttle is prepared for you. May the Force serve you well, Commander.
Wait, what? I got reputation with Ken Val there. Wait, what? 55,000 influence with Ken Val. But he's dead. My influence rank increased with Ken Val. What the hell is going on here? I've even got his... Is Ken Val available as a companion? I mean, he might have been one of these alerts, which we never picked up. Where the hell is Ken Val? Because I'm pretty sure he's dead. No, he's not even on my list. I mean, I highly doubt that he's part of the alerts. I mean, I haven't looked at all of these. Major Pierce. I think that's Blaze. Your past reuniting with your presence. Oh. Wonder who that could be. Interesting. A Padawan no more. I wonder if that's Kira from the Jedi Knight story arc. Maybe. We have Eckard Loken. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think any of them are Kemval. And anyway, we know Kemval died. I'm just surprised that we just now got influence with him. It's confusing me. Either way, so it's nice that they've give us Moff Pyron as like an introduction, a return to the Empire. Darth Milora. Gonna get ourselves onto the Fury. I'm actually gonna travel there personally, rather than use this launch function. Whenever we've travelled to a new world, we've tended to look at the galaxy map to see what the situation is. So where is Ossus? Ah. It is in Hut space. Devastated by the Sith centuries ago, the planet Ossus has largely been forgotten by the greater galaxy. Enshrouded in the nebula material of the Kron Drift, the planet is difficult to even reach, with those who survive the journey discovering only hazardous wastelands and abandoned ruins on its surface. Though it was once a notable center of Jedi culture and learning, the planet has rarely been visited by members of the Jedi Order in recent decades, as Ossus is located well within the Sith Empire's sphere of influence. For their part, the Sith have shown no interest whatsoever in exploring the planet. What purpose could be served by visiting the charred grave of an already defeated foe? Indeed. Right, so Ossus here. So with the location of the Jedi homeworld of Typhon being discovered, I guess the Jedi are looking for more quiet places to train Jedi. I wonder if this is actually a training ground though, if Melora is struggling. Do we have a dedicated landing pad, or is there an orbital space station? Okay. This is a strike base. Looks like we took a shuttle down to the planet's surface. We kind of skipped the whole orbital space station part. Okay. So be it. we what are we hiding in? Must be like an old starship.
I can provide you with whatever munitions you require. Please return for resupply.
We've been level synced down to level 70 once again. Oh shit! That I wasn't expecting that elevator to descend so rapidly. I expected it to be like a gentle descent, so I was gonna walk off. Glad I didn't. A masterwork crystal smuggler.
Katulad na poto 21 kislim mo pa yung tachanga?
If we exchange 500 unassembled components, we can get a very rare crystal.
Koisa ta bruha.
Unassembled components. Oh, we got some more of these casino chips. I'm gonna double check how long that event's going on for and maybe have a look at it. Various vendors here.
This is the lot of it. For the Alliance.
Pick the right place to shop. Stop by again.
Nothing really of interest there. A masterwork vendor.
The Minister of Logistics is making sure the war effort is well supplied.
Okay, so we find some... So we get... Right, there's a reputation here with the Osis Assault Battalion. And if we find some Osen experimental armor, we can turn it into masterwork gear. Which is... worse than what we have right now. Well, nah, I suppose that makes sense. We're wearing level 75 gear, and this is level 70 gear.
For the Empire.
Yes, for the Empire.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
Oh, could I... This is the experimental gear, so if I buy this, could I then turn it into...
Good hunting.
The masterwork gear?
I've got the best hardware and the best prices.
Interesting, right. Alright, what does this armor look like then? Ah, bugger man. There you... Oh, thank you, I can move this window. Bit too colourful for my tastes. I mean, you could dye it, of course, but... Nah.
Good hunting.
Thank you. Darth Hadron. Darth Hadron. Hadron. Hadra was on Droman Cass. Tell you what, 2 seconds, I recognize that name. Maybe it's just me going mad. No? Maybe... okay. Let's have a quick look. I managed to find some details of the NPC. Seems we haven't encountered him before. Maybe it's just I've seen the name before. There's another NPC over here. A stim vendor. What the hell are those? Okay. Okay, we have a reputation vendor over here.
I'm pretty well stocked up.
Oh. We can have a Darth Milora statue. Oh, Nadia Grell's classic customization. Oh, maybe... Nadia Grell was the Jedi Consular. I wonder if it might have been her we could have had for the alert for. Either way, let's have a look at this armor. Unless Nadia is here on Ossus.
For the Alliance.
Oh, are we gonna have to kill a companion? Like an old companion friend? Okay, we have a lower entry on this strike base. This is our staging point for all Imperial operations. Constructed within the field of a starship wreckage on the recommendation of the scouts who first reconnoitered the planet. They assessed that the Jedi are more interested in exploring ancient structures than old crashed starships. Although the members of Raven Squad consistently refer to the base as the Nest, Darth Milora pointedly refuses to use the term. I have a feeling that Darth Milora and I are going to be butting heads, and not just because of what we did to her back on Korriban during our training. Well, if you could loosely call it training anyway. That was probably us. That was probably what we were meant to do. Instead, we came here on our own.
No sudden moves, if you please.
I'm here to help.
That a fact?
At the request of Moff Pyron.
Well, that's a different story. You do look familiar, somehow. We worked together before.
Ugh, this ruckus is intolerable. I'm trying to concentrate. What is the meaning of all this? You! I should have known some glory hound like you would slither their way into my grandest achievement. Just what business does the Alliance have here, Commander?
It's clear that you've grown since our last encounter. How long has it been?
Not long enough. You're fortunate that others value your life more than I do. This is my operation. I will see it done my way. If you feel you can contribute, I'm sure the Major can use your help for something or other. Whatever you end up doing, do it quietly. I need to focus on my creations.
Her creations are just as likely to get us killed as any Jedi. Idiot.
Why don't you tell me more about what's happening here, Major?
Our odds of success are going up by the second, that's what. Now that you're here, we might get some real work done. Let's buckle down, huh? Objective is to trash the Republic colony, take out all the Jedi we can find. We've got troops ready, willing, and able. Does her Sithly Eminence send us to do that? Or does she hold us all back while she works on her little science project?
Science project?
Geonosians. Mutated, turbocharged psycho-Geonosians. They're killers, she got that much right. They just don't care who they're killing, imp or rep. Buggy freaks clipped one of my boys, Brax, while he was out on patrol. No comms and he hasn't made it back. Dead or alive, his gear's got info that could give away our position. Can't risk that. Was just about to go looking for him. Care to join?
You don't have search parties out already?
Would have, if you hadn't parked your shuttle in the middle of our briefing. I'm ready to go whenever you are, Commander.
Okay. Well, we have a codex entry on Major Anri here,
We
who
have an
is...
opportunity for you. Proceed to the Imperial fighters nearby.
That's NR02. Interesting. Okay, Major Anri. The name isn't quite familiar. We may have worked alongside her in the past. Definitely not a companion, though, that I remember. But they're not going to hold that against her. Melora, though, has definitely learned from her former Sith Lord. What was his name? Oh, I'm going to remember it in about an hour's time when I've stopped recording and it's going to kill me. The amount of times I've spoken to him as well. Oh, the numerous starts on this game. But yeah, playing with little science projects was his kind of thing. She's definitely changed visually. Obviously the ridges, the pointed ears. I don't remember her eyes being so green either. What has she been doing? Was she experimented upon, or is that something she's done to herself? Oh, we actually have a codex entry on Darth Milora. Lord Renning! There you go, it even tells us. I wonder if I read this, will it, Okay, it doesn't spoil anything. Good, I was quickly scanning through it. Okay, so she sits upon the Dark Council, which we know about. And she oversees the sphere of scientific advancement. She has a mastery of Sith alchemy and genetic engineering. In particular, a technique for regenerating damaged tissue and organs more quickly than even Bacta or Kolto. By cautiously offering treatments to only the most powerful and influential Sith, Melora rose to prominence and gained the resources necessary to advance her experimentation. Yep, she's since made extensive modifications to her own body. And she seems to have the support of Darth Athena. Interesting. Well, we're definitely going to be butting heads because I like to use my resources, I don't like to waste them. I have a feeling that that's going to be a sticking point. And we have the Major here. Obviously, Darth Malgus and Darth Maul pushed forward for the advancement of non-humans into the Empire's military. Her skillful leadership and gallows humor have made her popular with her fellow troops. Well, as long as she can get the job done. I like to promote from merit rather than just from like nobility, from like bloodlines and such. So let's go. Let's look at these missions. We have these. Right, NR2. We could confuse the Republic by giving the Imperial fighters Alliance transponder codes. Makes sense. They may be less inclined to shoot on any Alliance ships until they realize what's going on. Oh, we just missed it. Oh, well. Do I need to go this way anyway? Yes, no. Do these both lead to the same place? I don't know if they do. Ah, well. Not gonna worry. Ah.
Code successfully uploaded. Odds of pilot survival have increased 382%.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Okay.
Travel route is confirmed.
Let us be on our way. This place is definitely looking a bit grim.
A close one there.
There is a PvP instance here on Ossus. Interesting. Oh.
Tell me about the new Dark Council.
Still works more or less the same way, just less seats. The 12 organizations got merged into 5. Still got one Sith on top of each of them. They run the Empire day to day and report to Empress Athena. Been pretty stable since it was reformed. They're not all as quirky as Melora either. Some good heads in there, like Krobos. Your old seat got merged into the Sith Doctrine Pyramid. Darth Anathel runs that one. Never met him.
I'll make sure to meet him soon enough.
Bet you will. Alright, nothing here. Let's keep moving.
Interesting. So there's no longer 12 seats on the Dark Council, only 5. And someone has taken our seat. I guess with less resources to manage, there's less micromanaging involved. Oh wow. Giant Jedi statues who have seen better days. So we're getting kind of caught up on current events as we're journeying about. Can I get up here? Ah, well.
Close one there.
What do you think of Empress Athena?
Smart, patient, worth following. She's kept you and the Alliance on board, so you must not feel too different. Still, a bit hard to believe the old Emperor was planning to eat us all. Guess we all owe you for that one, huh? So, you know, thanks for saving the galaxy and everyone I ever loved. Anyway, nothing on the scanner. We can keep moving.
Nope. Mutated Geonosians.
Incoming!
So, are these mutated Geonosians part? Yeah! Part of Darth Milora's experimentation. They're hybrids of multiple species drawn across the galaxy. And now they're fighting the Sith troopers, sorry, the Imperial troopers here. Great. So, it seems familiar that Darth Milora was always complaining of, well, she was complaining about her own lack of advancement being held back because of Lord Renning's little experiments. And now she's holding back the Empire from advancing because of her own experimentation. But because she's got the backing of the Empress, I guess no one else is really willing to stand up to her.
Are non-human military officers common now?
Getting there. I'm one of the first to get a rank like this, but the numbers are getting better every day. I had a bit of a head start. When I was a slave, I was running ops for my old master. Made his actual troops furious. He was a colonel in the infantry, special forces. Every mission he gave me, I ran circles around all his fancy officers. Got me a commission the minute they changed the rules.
What happened to your master?
Crusty old Sleemo's dead. Good riddance. Not picking up anything here. Let's move on.
Still no luck so far. I'm gonna guess it's Geonosians again that have taken him out. Did she mention it was Geonosians that dealt with him? And we're just trying to retrieve his pack? Yep, Geonosians.
Close one there.
I know we don't need to involve ourselves, but I figured we may as well help out. And what is this? What the hell did we just pick up? Oh, another Emperor's Casino chip. I see.
I should contact the Alliance. Our forces could finish this in a matter of hours.
I'll bet they would. But we can't risk long-range comms. Jedi might pick it up. They hear a message like that, they'll clear out before we can do any real damage. Sure would be nice to see a real assault force, though.
Guess that's a good enough reason to explain why we're not getting any reinforcements while we're here.
Incoming!
Cave system. In fact, that looks partially man-made. The structure in the rock face there.
I'm told the war with Zakul was costly. What is the status of the Imperial military?
Nowhere near the numbers we had in the old days. Just not enough materials and fuel and food to make it happen. Still a few steps ahead of the Republic, at least. We can thank Athena for that. She managed to rebuild a lot of warships without Zakul knowing.
Is that what Moff Pyron was up to?
You'll have to ask him. Blast. Still nothing. You know, I'm having a thought. Melora loaded the first wave of mutants on a shuttle, planning to drop them near the colony. They broke loose, shuttle went down. Big surprise. It didn't go down far from here. We get the sensors on that bird working, we can scan a lot further.
We just need to fight through the Geonosians to, well, any living, surviving Geonosians to, get to the ship. Yeah, there's definitely something in there. Bonus mission. And a new lightsaber. Not terrible. In fact, it's even customizable. Defeat Geonosian groups within the canyon.
Incoming!
More Geonosians around. Just to get the bonus complete. Looks like there's a camp down there. Oh, bugger. Oh well.
This is it. Background radiation has the scanner all twisted up. This might take a few minutes. A few very exciting minutes, apparently.
Let them come.
Hello. There you go, that's the bonus mission complete.
You really got some moves.
I'm not sure these Geonosians are all that Melora makes them out to be.
I'd love to watch you give her some feedback. Let's see now. Okay. Got him! That's Brax, all right. Let's get moving.
Right. Ah, okay, he's over at that cave system. The bridge is out, so... Oh, we can just... Oh, hi. Shit. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. Companion gift. I haven't picked up one of those in forever. Alright. Sheltering cave. Oh, fair few supplies. A few dead Geonosians.
Brax, been looking everywhere for you.
Sorry, boss. Been quite a day. Looks like it isn't over yet, either.
More Geonosians.
Ready if you are.
Oh, more coming this way. Just keep bringing down the force storm since there's large groups of them together.
Incoming!
This is awkward. What? Ah, there's one stuck in a... Really? Ah, there he is. I was worried there in case the sergeant wasn't able to shoot at that Geonosian. Then we wouldn't have been able to proceed at all.
Still in one piece, Sergeant?
Not quite, Major, but close enough. Thanks for the save. Thank you both. Pardon, it's been a long day, but... Are you... Is that who I think it is?
Aw, little Braxy doesn't think he's worthy of a celebrity rescue.
Such a weird day. Honored to meet you, Commander.
Moff Pyron was afraid your squad's talent would be wasted. Or that you'd be killed due to Melora's incompetence. He was right.
We're just lucky her mutants are no match for a trio of real killers, eh? Braxy is probably my top scout. We'd be in a real mess without him.
Hey, probably.
So impress me, why don't you?
Well, as a matter of fact, you know anything about a stealth supply drop coming in today?
Nothing on the schedule. You saw one come in.
I did. Landed near here. Was on my way there when the bugs pinned me down.
Only thing you're on your way to is a Bacta tank. We'll check out the supply drop site. You up for a bit more action, Commander?
What kind of supplies are you expecting?
Wasn't expecting any. It's probably more lab toys for Melora. But maybe we'll luck out. Wouldn't mind some new gear. Either way, we best find it before the Jedi do. Your ride's on its way, Brax. We'll see you back in camp.
Much obliged.
So, okay, we have the Reformed Dark Council.
Aye, aye.
Interesting. So we had... Before I look at this, I was thinking, yeah... Melora... Well, if the Major of Raven Squad didn't know about a supply drop coming in, and it's Imperial, it is probably from Melora. Yeah, this is not going to go well, is it? So, yeah, after her rise to the throne of the Empire, Empress Athena streamlined the structure of the Dark Council, reducing its size from 12 seats to 5. Obviously, we were, I'm sure, the head of ancient knowledge, which is now being merged into the Sith doctrine. Who was leading military command, I wonder? Which revolves around the defense, offense, and strategy of the Empire's military. Someone, there was a cutscene in the War of Iokath, wasn't there? About who the traitor may be, or who was spreading the secrets of the Iokath superweapon. We had a mention of the Shroud, which I think has only come up once before in our conversations, in our dialogue. We also had a mention of Darth Jadis, who apparently is still alive in this timeline. He wasn't killed by the Imperial agent. Alright, supply drop is along the riverbed, it seems. Burn Jedi farms and buildings. Just trying to get onto a road and have a look around. Really like wind turbines here. Ooh. Colony security droids. So are these the kind of buildings we can damage? Oh, we have Jedi. Oh, it's like hydroponics. Right. I thought they were wind turbines. But no, they're, yeah. Well, they might be that as well, actually. Why can't they be both? Some of the Geonosians are causing troubles for the Jedi as well, I guess. Small Imperial base over here? Indeed we do. I approve. Right. Well, the Jedi probably have certainly found these supply drops, and it looks like it's in the middle of their bloody territory, but we'll do what we can.
Incoming!
The supply drop should have been around here somewhere. Ah, we have the macro binoculars. Sorry, my bad.
Never expected to find real working farms here. Wonder how they're managing to grow anything in soil this bad.
I didn't take you for a farmer.
More of a gardener. Flowers, mainly.
You're joking.
Keep that sunny disposition. I might even send you a few.
Bugger. So there's fertilizer in that supply crate. I should have maybe, if I get an elevated position. Come on. Something right behind there. More fertilizer.
Wonder where they found soil reclamators that could handle a job like this. Jedi must have brought a few engineers along. Is it weird that this is making me hungry?
Okay, that's 4 supply crates. We need to find a few more. Right, okay. Let's get on the other side of the farmland here and have a bit more of a perusal.
Incoming!
Right. Oh! Okay. Oh well, sure, why not?
Starting to pick up a lot of chatter on the Jedi channels. Looks like it's coming from the other side of the farm. Let's check over there.
Oh, I see. So all those supply crates were of Republic make, or had Republic markings on them. Hello, Jedi. Shit. Well, they're gonna know we're here now, unfortunately.
Aye, aye.
This turret didn't seem to care too much. See what we find. Looks almost idyllic, considering this place is mostly a wasteland. It's coming along quite nicely. Ooh, hello. Yeah, as we were worried about, Jedi have got a hold of the supplies. Hopefully they haven't reported the situation into anyone just yet. Let's find out what's in here. Crap. Oh.
First one there.
Shit. Getting more reputation.
Can you open it?
Doesn't look like it. My authorization code won't cut it. Gonna have to be Melora. Speaking of, we should try to convince her to let us make a play for the Jedi's farming data. If the Jedi could grow food here, they could grow it anywhere. We nab their data and wipe their computers. That could be us instead. We grow more food, we feed more soldiers, we win more battles. Huge advantage.
I couldn't agree more. We'll gather what the Jedi have learned, then make sure they can't use it.
I'm seeing why you're so popular, Commander. Let's call in a speeder, get this thing back to camp.
We had a pop-up there saying, we boosted troop morale, and our O2 will be pleased.
didn't order any supply drop. I don't like this. Not one bit. It's a trick. Another distraction. Something sent by a rival. Someone trying to undermine the operation. I won't fall for it.
That's possible, but the risk seems very low. Why ignore something that could help?
Why risk anything when we're so close to our goal? No one is touching this pod.
Your super soldiers are out of control.
A minor setback that I have already overcome. I have formulated a mutative virus that will alter the Geonosians' olfactory membranes and adrenal cortices, making them susceptible to pheromone interventions. We need only infect the Geonosian queen and her 6 broodmates with my custom viral strains. That will spread the changes throughout their population. Of course, accessing the queen's chambers will be a challenge. Suicidal even, if her 3 bodyguard drones aren't killed first. No! Impossible! You died!
Oh.
I am Darth Malgus. I speak with the full power of the Sith Empire, and I am in command now. You. I wasn't expecting you to be a part of this operation. I trust you share our goal. The complete eradication of all Jedi on this planet.
Yes, but I destroyed your uprising. Defeated you in battle. I have a hard time believing that none of that matters to you.
You have proven your strength. Beyond that, our past dealings are irrelevant. Too much time has been wasted already. We will begin by blinding and silencing our enemy. Who is the ranking military officer?
Here, my lord. Major Anri.
All Jedi communications and sensors must be jammed before we attack. Take as many soldiers as you need to complete this task.
I'll only need one person to get that job done. Commander, would you be so kind?
Let's get this operation back on track.
Ready when you are, Commander.
Doesn't mean Darth Malgus gotten taller with his defeat. What the hell's Darth Malgus doing here?
Close one there.
I knew he's... I'm confused. I'm gonna have a look at this codex entry. Before we get started, before the Onslaught expansion, there were rumors going about going on about Darth Malgus, that he survived his insurrection, the creation of the new Sith Empire. But there were also mention that he was challenged by, I think it was both Vexen and Arkan. It might have just been Arkan by himself, but apparently they had his lightsaber in defeating him and killing him. And now, whether or not that's a retcon, and that Darth Malgus, that just didn't happen, I don't know. I mean, he's survived numerous attempts of death. He is a very interesting character. Hell, he has a novel based around him. But you can only bring one guy back so many times before his invincibility is called into question, shall we say. I do like Darth Malgus. He is, as I say, a very interesting character. And his ideals in creating the Sith Empire weren't wrong, just done poorly. Implemented poorly, shall we say. Let's have a look at this. Is he here? It might be lore. Yeah, Darth Malgus lives. I mean, he did look worse for wear there. Darth Milora didn't last long, did she? I was hoping we'd be able to challenge her. Having returned to the galactic stage as part of the Empire's assault on the Jedi colony of Ossus, Darth Malgus has become a topic of widespread debate and investigation once more. Particularly his improbable survival after his attempted coup during the Battle of Ilum. The most popular theory holds that agents of Darth Athena, then a high-ranking member of the Sphere of Technology, retrieved Malgus and resuscitated him, transforming the cyborg Sith into her own secret enforcer. That she gained control of an agent as deadly as Malgus would explain much about her subsequent rise to the Imperial throne. Some now theorize that Athena may even have used Malgus to eliminate her rivals on the Dark Council. Right. I guess we'll find out as time goes on. So, with Darth Malgus now in charge of the Imperial forces and us working alongside him, we are now going to be taking the fight to the Jedi, blocking their communications before preparing for the Imperial attack. What I'm going to do is take a break here, seems like a good point to do so, and when we come back, we'll go, knock out those communication towers or relays. Thank you all for joining me here as we work into Jedi Under Siege. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.